Welcome. Come to stand at the top of your mat, stacking shoulders over hips, hips over ankles. Lengthen your tailbone down, tilt your hips up. Begin to cultivate a deep, smooth, even breath in and out the nose. On each exhalation, constrict the back of your throat, creating an oceanic, wave-like sound with your breathing. Continue to breathe deeply and slowly throughout the practice. Inhale, lift the arms out and up, rise up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bring the palms to touch and slowly lower them to your heart as you lower your ankles down to the mat. Breathe into your belly as you stretch your arms out and up, lifting up on your toes. Exhale, lower down with control. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, rise up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, slowly and smoothly out the nose, lowering back down to the mat. Breathe in, float the arms up, bring your palms to touch, look up. Exhale, surrender forward over your legs, stacking hips above ankles. Inhale, glide your hands up to your thighs, extend your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stretch your arms out and up, look up. Exhale, surrender forward over your legs, gliding your shoulders up away from your ears onto your back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Breathe in, float the arms out and up, look up. Breathe out, folding forward, leading with the heart. Inhale, glide your hands up to your thighs, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Stretch your right foot and your left foot back for Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Stretch your fingers wide, press through the palms of your hands, pushing your hips straight up and back towards the ceiling. Lift your kneecaps, engage your thighs, and stretch down through your heels. Always prioritize length in the spine over your heels, reaching down to the mat. Create space in the shoulders by rolling your biceps in line with your ears. On your next inhalation, lift the right leg straight up to the sky. Exhale, glide your knee forward, pivot your left heel down, and rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Stretch your arms forward and then lower your hands down to the mat. Press your right foot back and glide forward to plank, squeezing the arms into the ribcage as you lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. And exhale, come back down to your knees, press straight up and push up, curl the toes under and press back for Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, gliding the foot in between the hands, pivot the right heel down to the mat, squaring your hips to the front of the mat, lift your arms out and up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, reach forward through the fingers before lowering your hands to the mat. Press back to plank pose. Lowering through Chaturanga, shifting forward on your tippy toes so your elbows are above your wrists. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lower back down and push up. Exhale, press straight up, curl the toes under, and lift back to Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, slowly and smoothly gliding the right foot between the hands and pivoting the left heel down. Inhale, square the hips to the front of the mat, reach up. Exhale, reach forward, extending your spine and grounding your hands to the mat. Shift your right leg back and come to plank. Shift your tippy toes to lower through Chaturanga. Inhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, lower your knees down to the mat, lower and push up. Inhale, press straight up, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg straight up to the ceiling. Exhale, gliding the foot in between the hands, pivot the right heel down. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up, lifting up out of the lower back. Exhale, reach forward, extending your spine long, grounding the hands down. Shift the left foot back and glide forward to plank pose. Shift forward on your tippy toes and lower through chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, press into the tops of the feet, lift the chest. Exhale, lower in a push-up. Inhale, press straight up, curl the toes under and press back, Adho Mukha Savasana. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, glide the right foot in between the hands, pivot the left heel down. Square the hips to the front of the mat and lift the arms out and up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, reach forward and ground your hands to the mat. Shift forward to plank pose, stacking shoulders above wrists, and lower in one straight line down into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, pressing into the tops of the feet, lift the heart. Exhale with bent legs or straight legs, lower push up, press straight up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, gliding the foot in between the hands, pivot the right heel down to the mat. Inhale, stretch the arms up, pressing down through the right edge of the back foot. Exhale, reach forward, extending your spine, lengthening. Roll forward to plank pose. Shift your tippy toes to lower in one straight line, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift the chest. Exhale, down in plank. Inhale, press straight up, curl the toes under and press back. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly and smoothly out the nose. Inhale into your belly, your low ribs, your heart lifts. Exhale slowly and smoothly out the nose, pull the belly in towards the spine. Inhale, expanding your lungs in 360 degrees. Exhale, softening your shoulders, your jaw, your forehead. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop the feet up to the hands. Inhale, extend the spine, and exhale, surrender. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up, gaze up. Exhale the hands to the heart center. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up, lift up to Reveille on your toes. Exhale, lower down with control. Inhale, float the arms out and up, rise up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, hands to heart, lower your heels with control to the mat. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up, rise up onto your toes. Exhale, lower as slowly as you can your heels to the mat. Step back to the midpoint of your mat. Press into the left foot and lift the right knee up towards your chest. Lengthen your tailbone down and then stretch the right leg out long. Keep the hips level as you extend out through the right toes. Inhale. Exhale, pulling the navel in towards the spine. Bend the right knee now. Hover and then bring your hands to your hip and extend your right leg straight out behind you. Keep your hands on your hips to level them down towards the mat. Extend out through the right ankle. Magnetize your inner thighs towards one another and begin to pulse the right leg straight up towards the ceiling in little micro pulses. Extend your arms out behind you. Continue to pulse the right leg softly, activating the muscles in your buttocks. Continue to breathe slowly and smoothly in and out the nose as you rise back up, pulling the right knee back into the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Take your hand to the inside of your right foot. Press down through all four corners of your left foot. Reach up through your right fingers and kick the back foot into the hand. Instead of going forwards, try to bring the foot straight up towards the ceiling while maintaining length up towards the ceiling with your spine. Level the hips to the top of the mat. Keeping the hips square, continue to kick the foot back into the hand. Now, reach forward, coming as far forward into it as you can, and then release the right leg, pull it into your chest, releasing any pressure in the low back. And on your next exhalation, take your left hand outside the right knee and reach the right arm behind you. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, twist open from the navel center. You can stay here or grab the edge of your foot, extending the leg. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Rebend the leg and lower it down to the mat. Bring your hands to your heart. Shake your legs. Good job, that was a long time balancing on that leg. Shake your hands up. Shake them all the way down to the mat. If you fell out of the pose, no problem. Good for you. Grab your elbows and begin to shift and sway side to side, folding forward over your legs, releasing your spine. Reconnecting with your breath, breathing into your belly, low ribs, the heart expands. Exhaling slowly and smoothly out the nose, pulling the belly into the spine. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Exhale the hands to the heart. On your next inhalation, ground down through all corners of the right foot and pull the left knee in towards the chest, lengthening the tailbone. Extend the left leg long out in front of you. Level the hips. Bring the hands to the heart and breathe here. This should heat up your body. Wherever you feel the most heat, imagine dispersing that throughout your entire body. Rebend the knee, bring your hands to your hips, and stretch that left leg out back behind you. Keep your hands on your hips to level them to the mat, and then glide your arms out behind you as you begin to pulse that left leg up towards the ceiling. You should feel this in your left buttocks. Magnetize, squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. On every inhalation, lengthen your spine out the crown of your head. On every exhale, pulling the belly in and up under your ribs. Inhale, gliding the knee back into the chest, pull it in. And then exhale, releasing the knee, gliding your left hand to the inside of your left ankle. Inhale, kick the foot into the hand actively, reaching straight up through your right fingertips. Keep your hips level to the floor and square to the front of the mat. On your next inhalation, reach forward, and then exhale, rise back up before releasing the leg and pulling it into your chest. Inhale, exhale, glide the right hand outside the left knee, stretch the left arm behind you. Press actively down into all corners of the right foot. Find length with each inhalation. Each exhalation, twist open from the navel center. You can take your right hand outside the left foot and extend the leg. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist open. On your next exhalation, release the leg down to the mat, float your arms up, and shake those hands down your entire body as you fold forward. Good work. Breathe in, extend the spine long. Exhale, surrender forward. grab onto your big toes, look forward, and exhale, surrender over your legs. Holding onto those big toes, see if you can relax your shoulders up your back, creating space between your shoulders and your ears as you fold forward here. Inhale, bring your hips over your ankles, shifting your weight into the balls of your feet. Every exhalation, engage the pelvic floor, pull it up, pull the abs up and in. Exhale, lower your seat all the way down to the mat, extending your legs out in front of you and rolling down one vertebrae at a time down onto your back. Bring your knees up into your chest and extend them straight up to the sky. Reach your arms up over your head and lower your legs down to the mat. Glide your hands to your ankles, lift up. If this is too much for your lower back, you can glide your hands underneath your buttocks. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, reach your hands to your ankles. Bring your legs down to hover above the mat. And when you do, keep your lower back glued to the mat. Inhale, stretch long, bring the legs down to hover. Exhale, pull it together. Inhale, stretch out long. Exhale, pull it together. Inhale, bring the feet to hover above the mat. And exhale, release all the way down. Take a deep breath in. Bring your feet to the mat. Hip width apart. Glide one shoulder and then the other underneath you and clasp your hands. Press down into your heels. Squeeze your inner thighs together and lift the hips up higher. Pressing your arms actively down into the mat, lifting your chest. Press your hips up. Press your heels down. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Lift your hips higher. Make sure you're still breathing here, feeling your belly rise with each inhalation, and exhale, slowly lower down to the mat. Relax, allowing your knees to fall in towards one another, relaxing the low back. Now pull the knees in towards the chest, hugging them in, roll up to seated. Preparing now for Dvipada Raja Kapottanasana. Bring your right leg, your right shin parallel to the top of the mat. Stack your left leg on top of the right, bringing your left ankle out onto the right knee. Bringing your left foot out over the left knee and flexing the foot actively. Stacking the shins, squaring the hips. You can either stay up or fold forward over your legs any amount. Inhale, find length in the spine, and exhale, fold deeper. Keeping your feet flexed actively, with each inhalation lengthening the spine, each exhalation folding deeper. Inhale, rise back up and switch legs, stacking the right leg on top of the left leg, bringing the right foot out over the knee, flexing both feet, squaring the hips, finding length in the spine, and exhale, folding forward over your legs any amount. Slowing the body down now, grounding to the earth after all those standing poses. Inhale into your low back, middle back, the back of the heart. Exhale slowly and smoothly out the nose. Inhaling into the low back, middle back, the back of the heart expands, rising back up. Exhale, pulling the belly in towards the spine, shift around to the long side of your mat, open the legs out wide, actively flex the feet, pressing the thighs down to the mat. You can sit up on a block or on a pillow so that you can fold forward any amount. You may want to come down to the forearms, turning your palms up to the sky or lowering your forehead down to the tops of your hands. Breathe deeply slowly and rhythmically in and out the nose here, anchoring your mind to your breath, breathing into any tension, keeping the feet active, and finding where you can soften. Inhale, rise back up, press down onto the tops of the thighs, and then help guide your right leg to meet your left leg, extending the legs out long in front of you. Inhale, grab the left foot and pull your left knee back behind you, then lengthen and extend your leg. Pulling the knee in, back behind you, and then extending your leg. Release the foot, keep your head efforting straight up towards the ceiling, and lower the leg down. Now grab your right foot. You can use also a strap or a blanket if you can't reach your foot. Pulling the knee back into your elbow, into your armpit, and then extending the leg. Bending the knee, pulling it back, extending the leg. This time let go of the leg, allow the leg to hover. Extend your spine up long. Exhale, lower the leg down to the mat. Shift forward and lower one vertebrae at a time down onto your back. Organize the shoulders underneath you comfortably, gliding your feet together to touch, your knees bent, passively allowing the hips to open here. Supta Baddha Konasana. Allow your arms to grow heavy, your palms turned up towards the ceiling. Breathe into your inner thighs. Exhale, relaxing any tension in your body. Inhale into your belly, your low ribs, the chest lifts. Exhale slowly and smoothly out the nose. Inhale into your belly, your side waist expands on your inhalation. Exhale, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears, growing heavy. Breathe in, expanding your torso in 360 degrees. Exhale slowly and softly. Begin to visualize here a golden light. Send this golden light to anywhere in the body that you feel tension or pain. On each inhalation, the light warms, becomes brighter. On each exhalation, the area softens, releases, relaxes. On your next exhalation, glide your legs out straight. Roll over onto your side. And on your next inhalation, press into the palms of your hands to slowly rise to seated. Come to an easy, comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your heart, reflecting on how anything has shifted since the beginning of your practice. Wishing you radiant joy and health. Namaste.